Welcome to Cargo Insights TV, where we bring you the latest world of air cargo and logistics. Today, we present to you the highlights from the ACFI Annual Conclave 2024, held on 4th July at the prestigious Hotel Taj Palace in New Delhi. This premier event, organized by the Air Cargo Forum of India (ACFI), brought together industry leaders, innovators, and policymakers to discuss the future of India's booming air cargo industry. The event kicked off with an auspicious lamp lighting ceremony, signifying the start of a promising day. Esteemed guests including Yashpal Sharma, Dr. Surinder Ahirwar, Piyush Srivastava, Sanjeev Edward, Kapil Kaul, Satish Lakkaraju, officially launched the event by igniting the lamp. The inaugural session was a remarkable gathering of industry leaders sharing their insights on the growth prospects of the air cargo sector. The session also featured the unveiling of the ACFI book, Wings of Trade, marking a significant milestone for the industry. In the first business session of the day, Soaring Ambitions, Building India's Air Cargo Capacity, Paving Way for a Developed India, industry leaders discussed key initiatives to enhance India's air cargo capacity. The conclave was honored by the presence of Chief Guest Shri Mohan Yadav, Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh. In his inspiring speech, Shri Yadav emphasized the vision of transforming Madhya Pradesh into a burgeoning air cargo hub, leveraging its central location in India.
आज जिस प्रकार का समय चल रहा है, मध्य प्रदेश की बात करूं तो 7 हमारे एयरपोर्ट है जिन पे आप अपने कार्गो की संभावना लेकर चलेंगे और कोशिश कर रहे हैं हमारे लिए कुछ और सोचते हुए कि भविष्य में एक हमारे पास अपना भी दिल्ली की तरह एयर कार्गो हब अपना खुद का बने, जिसके कारण से बड़ी पैमाने पे भविष्य की संभावना का एक केंद्र मध्य प्रदेश बने। हमारी कोई भूमिका होगी तो हम जरूर उसमें भी निभाना चाहेंगे और भविष्य की दृष्टि से आप और आगे बढ़े, मैं आपको शुभकामना देता हूँ, बधाई देता हूँ, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
He also released a book and recognized the efforts of various ACFI task pillars. The second business session, to focused on collaborative horizons unlocking customer expectations, was moderated by Satish Lakkaraju. They shared insights on strategies to meet and exceed customer expectations. In the final business session, Future Skies, Transforming Air Cargo Through Technology, Innovation, and Sustainability, moderated by Keku Bomi Gaster, industry leaders discussed the transformative impact of technology. The ACFI annual conclave culminated in an exclusive gala dinner event designated for the ACFI Innovation Awards Night. Industry luminaries gathered to honor and celebrate groundbreaking ideas in the air cargo sector. Top nominations included 46 entries for 5 award categories. Congratulations to all the winners for their outstanding contributions. Now, let's hear from industry leaders about their insights and opinions shared with Cargo Insights TV.
Throughout the day today, we have heard about 10 million tons as a target, right, for us by 2030. And I've said it many times at many conferences, but a lot of the growth has to come from tier 3 cities. And tier 1 cities, I think now given how the metros are, none of them actually manufacture or produce anything. A lot of production happens in tier 2, tier 3 cities. So these cities, to be able to connect metros, will become a problem later as we go along and as we grow in tier 1. I think this is the biggest, largest event, right? We're all enjoying attending this. And we still have some left for the day. This has kind of set a new standard for ACFI to conduct.
I think it's very promising. It looks very good. The only thing we always need to promote our industry. So quantify your value as an operator. Our new operating system will enhance, so to connect directly with both of our handlers and also with our customers, and that makes life much easier. One platform to book, one platform to execute. Making use of more SAF fuel components to operate on a cleaner basis, but then it's also dependable. Is it available? Is it available in the entire network? But still, sustainability is a huge topic in the industry because we have to make the future bright also for the next generation, not only for ourselves. Old friends, to talk about the industry and to see the enthusiastic way of getting into our industry, and that is always giving me a lot of energy. That's why I always say yes to come back to India in general, but also especially for the people who runs ACFI here in Delhi.
This is my first time in ACFI, and I'm pretty amazed actually how big the community is, how vibrant and dynamic it is. And what I am most amazed about is how closely air cargo industry is working with all partners in the cargo industry are working together with the government. Government and the cargo industry is working together to grow the logistics business, which is the backbone for growth of a country. So really amazed about it. So great experience.
I really enjoy this forum. India is an exciting market for IG Cargo. Is of particular relevance with now more than 50 flights a week into the UK, and as of summer 25 with over 63 flights a week. This is the place for us to be. We really enjoy the partnership that we have built with our customers here, and this is a great opportunity to listen to what's happening in the Indian market and to say thank you to the market for the high degree of collaboration that we receive.
I think the conclave was very innovative, and it was nice to have all stakeholders at one platform. It's nice for the industry to come together and collaborate on the vision that we have. I think the vision that the entire air cargo fraternity has taken on itself is only possible if each one of us looks beyond our personal agenda and looks at it as an industry together. So the conclave helps in leaving our personal agendas behind and helps us look at this as an industry, because if the industry grows, we'll all be able to grow in some form or the other. Very happy to be a part of it.
As they say, you cannot manage what you cannot measure. So first you need to know how to measure. So first thing what IKU has done through a program called Corsica, through that it is a measure towards how to measure the level of carbon footprint. Once you know that, then you find steps to mitigate those carbon footprints to make it a bit better than what it was before. Sustainable aviation fuel is one of the very important steps the world has taken. So youngsters should not think, oh, I got a job in this company, that airline, this forwarder, that handler, I am on desk 42, I'll get promoted to desk 43, retire on desk 44. No, do whatever, do your job, but don't stop with that. Take the industry forward.
As a country, infrastructure for air cargo handling has developed quite a bit, leaps and bounds over the last 2 decades since I've been associated with this industry. However, it's time when we as a country also take cognizance of global standards of how the infrastructure is, how the transshipment policies are, what are the needs of the hour to keep pace with the growing demand of customers, and especially also keeping in mind that we saw disruptions quite largely in the last few years during COVID time. This is, I think, many times I've attended this before, and it continues to be getting more vibrant. You could see more people attending it every year, and specifically this year we also saw Chief Minister coming in from Madhya Pradesh. So I think it's getting the right attention, and hopefully we only get better in a few following years.
Thanks for watching Cargo Insights TV. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.